If it didn't, oh well. I am glad that we were back in the house.
Yes.
I will say this though. I feel
Hmm.
a lot more confident this time.
Okay.
I
Can we
went
tell the people who are new, what we've been struggling with? Because bringing people
battery
along
life.
the journey is important.
Battery life. Y'all probably noticed we'll have our episodes and like the last like 10 to 12 minutes just in the air. You know what I'm saying? Y'all all y'all hear is the audible of us once the camera is gone dead.
Yeah.
No matter how much we charge it, these whole ass batteries gave us at most 36 minutes. So I
Mm-mm.
went and got a power adapter. I've tested it today. Just let it run. Don't let me down.
Don't let Twan
I'm
down.
talking to you,
Talking to you,
this
Sony
piece of equipment.
camera.
So I've been watching YouTube videos on this. I didn't did my research.
Yeah.
I told her we gonna run this back because these studios are getting out of hand with their pricing. No
Inflation.
shade.
Yeah, no
You
shade.
got to get it how you live.
Period. But
So
we gotta live how we get it.
right. So we had to make a fiscal decision. We are here.
DIY. Don't sleep.
I mean, but like since we've been on air these
Okay.
last few minutes, I want to first say thank you for stopping back by. Let's drink to that podcast.
Yeah,
You've been
for
on tour.
sure. Yeah, I
You've
have.
let the streets. You put on your podcast hat for real.
What did you think about the show? So, for those of you who I guess don't know, I coincidentally did some back to back podcasts that I recorded at the end of last year. So, both of which I was hungover for, full disclosure.
Oh, so this was real Hollywood stuff. You know how they record stuff and then drop
Yes,
it later on, so
yes.
it look like you really been working
Yeah,
recently.
for sure. Yeah, that's it. I recorded the Cosign magazine, Cosign Conversations. It was a segment on Oak Cliff entrepreneurs. And Oak Cliff, for those of you who don't know, is a neighborhood here in Dallas, Texas. And then, because I won a Cosign award. And so it was about that. And I was so hungover. I had to really pull myself together. I didn't put on no makeup, just lashes and lip gloss. And I looked great on camera. I mean, I've watched the episode twice. Just look at me.
The light was like the light look. You know what it reminded me of a Bruno Mars video.
Mm.
You know how he got that little twink on it, like the light, and I don't know
Yes.
what she did. Some A1 camera work, first of all,
That's the only way I want to do it.
because I noticed that like it was illuminating a little bit on the camera.
Yeah.
Maybe she
The cosign one or the
yeah.
other one?
No, I think it was the cosign.
I had on all black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, damn, I wonder what they did with the camera. But I do want to give you flowers as being transparent.
Thank you.
You dropped great gems. I was feeling the way because you gave all the good content to these other podcasts. But when you told me it was last year, I ain't fault you
Yeah,
because we was
thank
on
you.
break. You was filled
Yeah.
with information,
Yeah.
with quotables. So you ain't have nowhere else to bleed on the canvas.
For real.
So I'm gonna charge it to that. But I will say you did a hell of a job with
Thank
the
you, friend.
content.
Thank you, friend.
Made you look real motivational speakerish.
Oh,
You
okay.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know the vibe.
Hey, all you need is a Kamala suit.
The thing is, my course is dropping.
You ready for a course?
The thing is, I've been asking for a course for so long. I feel like I'm the ideal person to have a course because I'm honest. I don't have time to lie. And I have a lot of fuck ups that I have turned into wins.
But you know the downside of coming out with a course these days.
What?
We are an entitled culture, so we expect our money to be guaranteed. So
Yeah.
if we pay you for this course,
Yeah.
I need to be on within 6 to 10 months.
I know. And so like for me, because I feel that I took I've taken a course. Have you ever taken one of those courses before?
I've taken courses like for my career, and I expect as soon as I get this certification,
Right.
I'm supposed to get a raise within a month. Or
Right.
something went wrong. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
But events are different. Like
I
those
can figure
soft
that.
skill courses.
See, I haven't. So I haven't done any of those. I haven't gotten into my entrepreneur bag like that. To where
Congratulations.
so that's why I commend someone like you who left corporate America. You said fuck it to W-2 life.
Basic ish.
Well, I'm talking about.
Oh, at that time.
Yeah, at the time.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a risk to bet on yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate watching people take those risks that I'm scary as hell.
Can I be honest and tell you something that I didn't tell on those podcasts?
What's up?
You know how like these days they're saying like PTO stands for prepare the others?
Yeah.
That's what it was for me before it was popular. So like that year, I had already planned the Baddies and Bosses Take Cancun retreat.
Mm-hmm. That's when y'all was in yellow.
We were that was in Tulum.
Okay.
Pink, we were in Cancun.
Okay.
And so the dates were already set. And my job was like, you don't have no more PTO. Your PTO don't roll over until the next year. And I was like, can I borrow against it? Hell, I'll just not come to work and y'all don't pay me. But I've got to go to Cancun. And they was like, nah. So I quit. I mean, it was just that simple. I had already been on the outs and just kind of like not had a good experience. And I was like, okay. I went in that office. I said, I planned it to when is my insurance gonna roll? You know, all that kind of stuff. Because I didn't want to be without insurance. Got my teeth cleaned. Got, you know.
Yeah, you want to make sure I'm going to get all this damn.
I got my wisdom teeth taken out. I did all the things.
You in the mirror, what else I need?
Went to the gyno, was like, am I good down there? Like, you know, what's up? And once I got a clean bill of health across the board, I was out. Yeah.
So you say basically you knew once you take this vacation, your job is gone.
And it was gone.
At any point while you was on the beach at night in the evening watching the sunset, you know how, because you when you on vacation, especially a tropical vacation, you lit the whole time.
Yeah.
You just on cloud
Fun.
full of guacamole, ceviche,
margaritas.
liquor, you know what I'm saying? So at any point did it kind of hit you like, damn, I'm coming back to no job?
Yes. So honestly, it did. It hit me like a ton of bricks. I feel like that was my first. I didn't know what depression was yet.
Yeah.
But that was like my first kind of taste of severe sadness. I'll call it that. And it was just like one day, because we had a team. So the staff, they were out with the baddies. They were at the pool, you know, on one of our like free days. And I could not bring myself to get out the bed. I couldn't get out the bed. I just couldn't. And then my business partner was like, come downstairs. I was like, I don't want to, Sade.
You see, that quiet time was the last thing you needed.
Exactly.
You needed somebody in your face.
That's true. That's true. The quiet time.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. I've had moments, you know what I'm saying? This is why I always tell fellas to be prepared fiscally before you take a trip. Because you ever realize, like, damn, you start adding up. You don't want to start getting in your head about any real world activity while you on vacation.
No. No.
So that's why people stay drunk. I get it.
And I'm like, bitch, what was you doing? Like, what made you sink into such a sad space? But it was like, damn, when I come home, I'm not coming home to a job. I don't have a plan. I don't have a portfolio. I don't have a sponsorship deck. There were certain things that I should have had, you know, to make sure that I could turn Baddie Brunch into a profitable business.
How old were you then?
it was 2019. Give me a second, I'll do the math, but maybe like 30.
The reason I say that is, you know how you have that invincibility.
I was 30, sorry. I was 30.
That invincibility, you know, that youthful invincibility where
yes.
you like, I know I can get this done. And so I think that's one of those things that voice is stronger for some people than others. Like for myself, I've had moments where I wanted to go against the grain, but the older child in me was
yeah.
like, I can't be the one to fuck up.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And so that's why I always say I commend anybody that can do it. My little brother like that.
Yeah.
All of my little brothers like that.
Because you paved the way, Harriet Tubman.
I don't even think it's that, because the thing is, I wouldn't so against what they do now. I think that they were just like, you know, we talked about last time how we make like growing up and being an adult look so hard.
Yeah.
They were that batch that looked at them and was like, I'm gonna go over here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame them. Like, I really don't blame them. If I had Uber and other methods of moving around, like, what's a car note? I probably wouldn't have had a grip on my credit till I was 32. You know what I'm saying? The only reason I got a car note was because I needed to get to work.
Yeah. No, straight up.
You know what I'm saying? And so I get it. It's like I can maneuver
Yeah.
without big boy bills until I'm ready.
To this time.
Back then, though, you had to go and get your first apartment over there off of Beltline.
Yeah.
Everybody moved over here to Irving off Beltline by the Hendersons. That was up and through that strip. You get your first.
What strip are you talking about?
By Irving Mall.
Oh.
I stayed. That was my first apartment out here, and my mama did it so smooth because I had just moved back, was living with her and my brother in the apartment in Keller because my brother had just moved here because she had got a job out here. And I was working at Bank of America. She had got me a job. I was like doing processor work. So I'm making about $23, $24 an hour. That's good money.
Yeah, that's good money now.
But you know, so one day she came in the room. I'm sitting there watching TV, just sitting there chilling. And she was like, my friend, she about to move in with her girlfriend, and she got a few months left for the lease. So I told her, you go take over the lease. I'll help you furnish it. I'll help you get in there.
Really?
And then you can just extend it if you want to from there.
So you could have your own place.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna move no time soon.
But she did it for you. She set you up for independence.
See, that's the thing. She was like, it ain't enough room in here. It's two.
Period.
My brother in high school, it's a 2-bedroom. I guess she got a 2-bedroom apartment on purpose.
Yeah. So it
get
wouldn't be permanent.
Like,
right.
You know, when you got your own room, you in there like, I got a space. I'm cool.
How old was you?
I was like 22, 23.
Oh, my goodness.
So, yeah, I have been on my own since I was like 23.
That's probably why you do have such like a responsible seeming, outlook on things. Cause
I have a fearful approach to life sometimes.
And
whereas
like fear of failure vibes?
Fear of not being able to support myself.
Oof. That's a real...
Because the darkest time of my life was in 2016, right after my mom had passed. I had got laid off. And for some reason, I couldn't find another job. That's what made me go into IT. Because mortgage just wasn't working out. It was just too much up and down.
Yeah.
And, man, I lost so much weight.
No. Stressing?
Stressed. I couldn't be social to anybody. That's why I don't understand how dudes date broke. Like...
Dating poor is not for the weak.
Broke, like that's too much stress. I don't want to be stomach tight looking at with everything you order because I know I can't eat tomorrow.
Right.
And so I get it. That's why when that lady made that thing about you shouldn't date if you $50,000 a day, just know you need to know who you date.
Yeah.
If she ain't cool with Chili's,
that ain't the one for
you.
And it's just that simple. I think, and I know we're taking derailment, but I think that the importance of that is like, it also keeps dialogue healthy when you do that. Instead of being like, nah, yeah, bro, I was talking to this girl. I tried to take her to so-and-so and she didn't want to go. Fuck her. No, it's not fuck her.
You used to,
it makes no sense.
A certain thing and I can't afford it.
Yeah. And it is really just that simple.
Especially if you got dudes in your call log right now that's willing to take you to these spots.
For real.
I ain't gonna lie, they were just talking about another podcast. Like, the Super Bowl was just this week.
The Super Bowl, Usher Bowl.
Like 4 dudes can't go to the Super Bowl with minimal funds, especially in Vegas. Yeah. But 4 chicks who, you need at least 3 finalists.
Yes.
They can maneuver.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They can have $500 in a drink.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
The month,
that's how. Yeah.
They can make it work.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we don't have that luxury. That's why we can't just be out
No, we getting to the club waiting and looking at y'all, and y'all buying us the drink.
Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? It's like, you got some real ones that have been like, I'm gonna go stag with you, but honestly, you need to marry her right away because she gonna be one.
And the gag is the women who are more graceful. They it's like, oh, okay, you might not be there yet. The ones that are more optimistic about a man's situation, they still most times get dogged out. Just but you gotta have tough skin to be them. My skin is weak.
They got lizard skin. You know what I'm saying?
Not alligator tough.
Hey, because the thing is, you give so much opportunity on potential.
Yeah. And I've done that.
Most people, like, I look at it like Major League Baseball. You know how many Cubans and Latin Americans these baseball teams sign at 15, 16-year-olds thinking they might make it? Only about 2 out of 10 actually make it to the league. But I gave all y'all a little bit of a signing bonus and poured into y'all to see what I was gonna get. And the diamonds, they rose through. I look at dating the same way for women because women have so much to choose from.
Keep going.
That you can do any, many, mighty, mo. But representatives of all hitting you, it's like a college recruit.
True. You do have to sift through the representatives of people. I just feel like, I think that the older you get, the less options you have. When I was 23 through 33, you know what I'm saying? For those 10 years, it felt like the options were endless. It felt like I could cut off a nigga because he FaceTimed me without asking first. Stupid shit. Shit that I wish, you know what I'm saying, a guy who I was interested in would do now. You know what I'm saying? At 34 and 35, granted, it's just changed because dating now, it's like marriage is on the horizon. So it's not as frivolous.
Man, I mean, that's why, as we own the podcast, that's why I don't listen to the people with the mics. Yeah, just we entertainment.
Yeah.
This is not like, just don't ever listen to us to determine a decision. If you find yourself making a decision on anything either one of us has said, you are lower in your life than you need to be. Hell, I don't listen to me.
Clearly don't listen to me. If I listen to me, I have so much more going for myself.
This is an outlet. I work remote. I be needing to talk. I be having shit on my chest.
Speak this shit.
So if you going off of anything I've said, I'm sorry. I apologize.
You're right.
Do we need to listen to this at your own risk?
Right. Now, I will say, I'm actually brilliant. So listening to me is probably your best bet. However, I'm not accountable for what happens.
I might wake up with a new idea tomorrow. I told you one thing, got in my head, I smoke weed. I be outside thinking this stuff, like, you know what? Like, I came up to this conclusion. You know how women, they be trying to act like women got an expiration date of getting old when they phase out, and dudes don't.
Right.
Being that nigga as an old nigga is a rich man's sport.
Expound on that.
Because every relationship you will have is now conditional. Because at the end of the day, you can't get the young chicks, the young vibrant things you want if you ain't bringing nothing to the table outside of yourself. Wisdom ain't gonna get you through the door for a long period of time.
Nah, for real.
He trying to put on game. Hey, I wouldn't make that purchase.
It's like, thanks, Dad.
Bro, let me find out you were replacing her father. Going to help her pick out a car to negotiate.
Now they're gonna take advantage of you down there. Let me
Let me find you. You don't even realize you done been uncled. You know how you free the zone?
Exactly. You done been uncled. I like that.
Hey, man, I think she uncle too, bro. Talk about she want me to go check. Talking about her tires was feeling low.
I mean, that's my ideal situation right now. I'm looking to uncle someone. You know,
forget a sugar daddy. You need to find you a nice go-to uncle.
I would like, because in my life currently, I like how you said we podcast because we've been needing people to talk to, and I obviously you're my friend, but like this is our chance to catch up, talk, share ideas, and like let people listen in on it. So hey, thank y'all for listening to that and tuning in. But for me right now, I'm single and I'm so happy about it. And I'm not just saying that because I'm secretly sad. No, I'm happy. I had no Valentine's Day plans other than the baddie brunch event that I had.
Y'all saw how lit her night was with her homegirls, the baddies of baddie brunch. They getting tatted, getting lit. And I'm just like, you know what? This is how you do Valentine's Day as a single person.
For real.
You don't be on social media mad at other people. You know what I'm
folks'
saying?
balloons.
You take your situation. You know what? I done saved my damn bread. You spent your money on you.
I did.
But I will tell you this. Before all y'all left, you should have gave a pep talk to the whole crew. It was like, once you leave these premises, I don't care how good you feel. The only person that's gonna be feeling you tonight is Rose. You should have spoke that life to him, cause you know some of them might have hit a detour.
Yeah, you could have. But you know, it happens.
No, man.
I was tempted myself. However,
we had to lean on. You should have been like, let's lean on each other.
I was gonna suggest we go to another place. You know, so let's go somewhere and show off our new tattoos, ladies. You know what I'm saying? But I live so close to the venue. I walked across the street with my friends. We just smoked and drank, you know, for the rest of the night.
That should have been your partner, child. It's like, hey, you gonna leave with a wet ass. You don't leave with don't wake up this morning with a wet ass.
Not a wet ass.
You know how you go. You ain't gonna leave that with the broken heart, the wet ass. Don't wake up with no wet ass. You was here for a reason with us. The whole Valentine's Eve.
And some of them were saying, they was like, I mean, I wasn't gonna do nothing else. Like I was gonna be at home, so I might as well step out. And it's like, yeah, like being single, I've been single for so extremely long. We're not gonna get into it, but I've been single for so long. It's just my vibe. Like I love going to the movies with me. I love going out to eat, going to the bar, striking up conversation. And luckily, because I have a community of baddies, I can curate fun shit for other women who are in similar vibes.
You really living your best sitcom life.
Yeah.
You know when you watch Living Single with them and they just pop into a little bar, a little dive.
That's me, a little dive.
You know what I'm saying?
And grab a bell.
You know, and I appreciate the fact that, you know, I'm good all by myself right now in this moment because you got to recognize the moment. Like, and I feel as though some people be forcing relationships.
Yeah.
They kind of force it because they feel as though I'm supposed to have companionship.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you're dating for companionship, then that you can find yourself just going through the motions.
Yeah, and making a lot of mistakes.
And that's why I thank God I found my person. Like, you know how, like yesterday was Valentine's Day, and we were like, you know what? I feel like Valentine's Day gifts should be more of thought. And not prestige.
Okay.
Because it's a day of love, and a big thing about love is observance.
Mm.
And so just noticing like what your significant other is into or has been speaking about, if you can provide that in some capacity, that's the most appropriate gift. Whatever that cost might be, you know, it's not a cost on it, you know, but I just feel like it's certain aspects of gifts you're supposed to have, like a birthday gift that's supposed to be, you know, you go all out.
Go all out.
Christmas, you go all out.
Yeah.
But Valentine's Day, it's a reason it falls in the middle of the week and we still go to work.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's real. That's a good point.
And so I ain't gonna lie, that's how I looked at it. You know, I got on the grill yesterday.
Please, can you clue us into your Valentine's Day plans?
I did some lamb chops. They are brunch worthy. They brunch worthy.
Can we have the next baddie brunch at you and your lady's house? Let me know.
Hey, if y'all want to use the backyard,
y'all got a big ass backyard and a nice entertaining space.
And you know what? For a small fee, I'll be the grill master. Small fee.
We're gonna do an intimate 10-person baddie brunch, and he's gonna make some lamb chops. His lady's gonna do the floral arrangements. They're just a little brunch package.
Hey, shit. Hey, you about to say something. You know, we looking for multiple streams of income. Before you know it, we going to be at event center. Slash floors. Slash. Don't let me start slanging plates.
Slash and slash.
Let me find out I'm 10 for 10. Oh, y'all fucking with me.
I gotta do it. Throw some mashed potatoes on there. Everybody else can figure out the rest.
Find me outside your nearest strip club.
Okay. Now I smoke lamb chops in the parking lot.
Hey, man, this is
Can you call them parking lot chops?
Parking lot chops. Woo. With the secret glaze. Okay. I got a secret glaze on
coming to a lot near you.
Bit into them. It was like, you know what I'm saying? You can imagine coming out drunk, full.
Stumbling.
Fellas, you ready to get on something. Might got you something. Anybody can give you wings. Imagine being able to get lamb chops at 3:30 in the morning.
At the ready.
With some potatoes, some red skin potatoes on the side. I might give you broccolini if you want to actually have some greenery. You know what I'm saying? This next level, I'm telling you, don't give me ideas. I will be
We're gonna use that soundbite for your commercial for parking lot chops. Okay? Coming to a parking lot near you, fall 2024.
Why I sound like Uncle Elroy? Welcome to Brothers Barbecue. We stupid. Man,
No, man.
we got stuff to talk about. You know, the
Let's
Super
go
Bowl
back to the
had-
Usher Bowl.
Yeah, Usher Bowl. You know, you call it the Usher Bowl because I wasn't fucking with no team. I wasn't rooting for nobody.
Yes.
The Super Bowl I wanted to see was if the Houston Texans couldn't go, I wanted to see Baltimore and Detroit.
I think everybody was rooting for a Black Bowl.
That would have been like an HBCU class
Yes.
in Vegas on the biggest stage.
With with Jay-Z curating the Usher performing.
70% of the people in town wouldn't have been going to the game.
No.
We just there for the vibe.
There for the vibes.
And I was kind of hurt that them two markets didn't get a chance to fill it. So when I saw this white ass Super Bowl,
It was whitey. It was whitish.
and that they talk about Taylor Swift had 50 seconds of airtime. It felt way longer.
I will say this.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna ask it.
Yeah.
What is people's problems with Taylor Swift? If it is just the mere fact that she is white and you recognize that you have no reason to dislike her, I'm fine with that.
You know how I know Taylor Swift ain't who they say she is? You know how black people know like certain white songs, like it just crossover.
Mm-hmm.
Like Party in the USA.
Mm.
A lot of motherfuckers got that in they playlist somewhere in the archives. I've never seen a black person have a Taylor Swift song in they playlist. Not even one. You different. You went to UT.
Absolutely not. It has nothing. I didn't learn the
I'm
songs
talking
at
about
UT.
people who I'm talking about hood babies. Like
They know shake it off, players gonna play. So you ain't never heard you ain't never heard
Backstreet Boys stuff. I knew Christina Aguilera stuff.
But I think that's less about her it's not about her notoriety. It's about what you was choosing to listen to. When Taylor Swift came out, you was on Jeezy.
If Taylor Swift only had 1 or 2 albums of the years, I don't think black people would be so adverse to her. But the thing about it is this. I don't know her iconic moment. Like Celine Dion was that motherfucker. You get
She
what I'm
ain't
saying?
there yet.
What do you mean ain't there yet? How long she been famous? She been famous.
She's been famous for as long as like Chris Brown been famous. They came out at the same time frame.
I just feel as though
I think
like she doesn't do anything. She's a very efficient artist. What I mean by that is she can write.
Mm-hmm.
She plays
an instrument.
She's not the greatest vocalist, but she can get by on some tunes.
Mm-hmm.
So she's a very efficient artist, but she's not great at one thing.
To you. And I think that's the part.
You know what you sound like that
What?
to you. You know
I never seen it.
It's like a big shit. She's like to you.
But I mean, it's like to y'all, Taylor Swift ain't shit. Taylor Swift ain't shit. To y'all, she's not that whatever. But
I ain't say she ain't shit. I gave her flowers. I say she's efficient. Efficient is that's a great
efficient sounds like a sideways
if
compliment.
Told you was efficient. That's a hell of a win.
I mean, yeah, but sure, you want to say efficient, that's cool. But people think that the girl ain't talented. And she is. And also, I do believe that just because we don't like it don't mean people don't.
I mean, it's 2024. She's still wearing the bang. Like,
she's killing it. She's killing the game.
So what I'm saying is this. It's like, I think what people get so irritated with her about is like, you know how you so goddamn popular, but it's more about the population and not like,
talent or true
crossover.
Yeah.
It's like the world, the country is 63% white.
Right.
So the numbers alone.
Right. So who are y'all mad at then? That's weird.
The goddamn census.
They didn't say that. You know, I'd rather people be
the
like,
numbers are skewed.
Taylor, you're talented, but the census is fucked up. I'd rather y'all say that.
I feel like an HBCU homecoming comparing to a PWI homecoming where you like, our budget ain't as high, but we gonna stretch it. I feel like that now because I'm like, Beyonce do all this amazing stuff. But the numbers would never match up to this over there because 63% of the world
Yeah.
aligns with this is the shit.
Correct.
So
Period.
you gotta hope this 37%, which 23% is what like Hispanics and others.
Mm-hmm.
So now you at like 14%. These numbers out my ass.
Nah,
They
13% of the country is
feel
black,
right.
I think.
They
Yeah.
feel right. And so now you got this small 13, 14%, and about 2% of them is haters.
Yeah.
So you losing that. So you at 11% right now that's rocking with the Beehive, or we Beehive adjacent. Now you got to get about a percentage of these over here, and it's 63,
Of the 63.
to come over here.
Right.
And they gonna rock with you. But when you start talking your bad bitch shit,
Correct.
they can't align with,
right.
They gonna still be like, I feel good, I feel comfortable over here.
Yes, that is.
The numbers are skewed.
That's logic, though, to
I
me.
know, but goddamn, let me get my hate off.
I mean, but that's fine. Like, I love self-aware haters. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's girls in this world that I don't like for the pure fact of no reason. But I can say that, and I'm cool with it. You know, I'm not about to fucking trick my mind to believe that they have wronged me in some way, and now I got a reason to hate them. It's just odd to
She ain't
me.
did nothing wrong with us. It's the powers that be.
Yeah, and if people want to be upset at the media for showing her, that's one thing. But the reason I fuck with Taylor Swift so, not even so heavily, because I don't fuck with her that tough, but I don't mind her, is because she's around my age. She's 34, I'm 35. She's a Sagittarius. I like some Taylor Swift songs, at least 5 songs I like.
Okay, I'm rocking with you.
And she is the type of celebrity that does what she wants. Granted, she can because of the color of her skin, right? But she does what she wants unapologetically. So, like,
her business is A1 too. Her business acumen, I will give her that. It's very A1. Like she gonna squeeze all of the earnings out of her shit. I give her that credit. You ain't gonna finesse her. So I was just hating only because it's like it was kind of a combination of things.
Combination.
Kansas City is, if you are a fan of NFL football, and Brady whooped your team asses and at plural for 2 decades. You thought once he left, you know, it was like it's fat game. Hey, we all on even playing field. Everybody got a shot.
Yeah.
Hell, I felt as though I just want to see somebody break through. And then here come Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes, out of nowhere. Now he that new nigga, back to back. But then imagine this middle of America ass team with this goddamn mullet wearing half-breed boy who daddy is true nigga.
For real.
He had a DWI. Why you blasting this on the tick on ESPN?
They was doing ham on his daddy, yeah.
But now you understand why, like, okay, he's like, why they doing all this? Then you see his wife up there in the goddamn Sweet did his little brother. I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. And then you see all this going on. It's like it's a package thing. Then you add the biggest goddamn pop star, Britney Spears.
That's true.
After they, not only this, then they whooping your ass in the process.
Yeah.
Like Lamar was at home. Lamar was balling the whole year.
Yeah.
This nigga walk in with a hoodie on, Black Forces, the whole culture. The culture's 0-12.
Yeah.
Don't get the culture. I don't want us having no more teams. Every time the culture get behind a team, something go off.
Something goes off.
It was Cam Newton when you remember in 2016?
Yeah, I remember.
He was dabbing and shit. The culture, and out of nowhere, the fucking Denver Broncos had the game of their lives. He lost to an old ass Peyton Manning. You get what I'm saying? Now, Baltimore they ran through the whole NFL at home. Baltimore is a black ass city that in need of a win.
I agree.
And Lamar, they don't want to give him his credit. This man didn't won his second MVP. You saw him on a commercial. He don't even have an endorsement deal.
Oof.
So the establishment ain't behind him.
Yeah.
So you rooting for him.
Yeah.
And then this nigga still pull it out his goddamn. And I'm like, why? What the fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you see, every time the motherfucker gets the first down or a touchdown, oh my gosh. She act like every play is the game-winning drive.
She about Taylor.
She does the most.
She don't know. First of all, I think that she don't know what's happening.
I added context for you.
Okay, this is the thing. I can get that it's annoying to watch. Totally get it. Get it locked and loaded. I would have liked to see a Baltimore. Was it Baltimore against the Chiefs, or are they in the same conference?
No, Baltimore would have had to beat the Chiefs, and so Baltimore
to be in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. Now see, I wouldn't. Who did they lose to?
The fucking Chiefs.
Oh, I remember that game.
That's who the Chiefs beat to get to
but
the Super Bowl.
Baltimore was fucking up. Not Lamar, but
that's why I said it's the Illuminati. It's somebody. The win something. Like everything was just off that game. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking at it from the first 2 drives. I'm like, man, what's wrong with these niggas? They just beat our ass the week before.
Was this the team? Was this the game where the ball got knocked out of his hand at the 1?
Yes.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was just all type of weird shit.
That was crazy.
Like they couldn't believe they won.
Yeah. I mean, they should. That was crazy.
But now you see, I ain't even want to watch shit. I was on the Usher. I was calling the Usher Bowl too. I left 2 minutes after halftime. I was like, "You ready to go, boo?" He was like, "Cause I ain't even want to see it." It did because I'm in San Francisco winning. I'm like, okay, the list of the 2 evils. I get home. She left her purse, so we had to turn around. So I get home 30. So it took us about 35 minutes to get home. I get home, these niggas got the lead. I'm like, you got me fucking kidding. What happened? Especially when you don't know what happened. Come to find out, dude fumbled the goddamn little fluke shit be happening for them to win.
It's small stuff. But you must don't look at Pat Mahomes as a black man.
No, I fuck with Pat Mahomes. It's everything around Pat Mahomes I can't stand. I ain't gonna talk about nobody's wife. All right.
Okay.
His whole establishment, other than his pops,
is white.
Did you get what I'm saying?
It's whitey.
I think he annoyed by them. He just know they've been with me since day one. I can't leave him at the.
But also, I will say, I like that his dad is in the picture in some way because it does remind me that he's a black man. And if anybody's going to be taking the Tom Brady multi-win streak, I'm happy that it's him. I'll say.
I feel you.
I would like for it to be Lamar. I want it to be a blickety
CJ.
black person.
We got us a nigga at the helm in Houston, CJ.
Oh, it's the Stroud person.
I'm rocking the Stroud person. He put some respect on my young jit. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with you. Shout out to us. Super Bowl. I'm about to sound like real Cowboys fans. Yeah. Super Bowl 2025 is coming to you, Houston Texans. Y'all, next year is out here.
Oh, you sound like a Cowboys fan for sure.
I ain't never really been able to do this because I was just happy to be here. But now I'm feeling real. I'm popping my shit now.
Yeah.
We got one of them ones.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Congrats and good luck.
Now you see why people fuck with look at the pride that I came off me with.
Yeah, you really stood up on it.
Yeah, man. So halftime,
Yeah, man.
Usher Raymond.
So I went to the littest watch party ever at my friend's, her and her husband's house. Usher came on. It was amazing, bro. For me, it was like that show was for the millennials. And sure, for the generation before us, But like the millennials, that was who that was for.
And the mic was on.
So I couldn't hear.
That's why I knew it was on.
And I should have watched. Sometimes I wish I would have watched the Super Bowl halftime show by myself so I could like experience it alone, like hear everything. But I mean, every song we were yelling, ludicrous. I mean, everything was just, I'm just so proud.
And then he had the HBCU, it was Jackson State out there.
Was it Jackson State? That's what's up.
That's why I fucked with Jay-Z being in because we ain't gonna have no more dry ass halftime shows. I know he gonna have to throw the white people a bone sooner than later.
Yeah.
Like,
Fucking
probably throw the Backstreet Boys out there or something. Can you imagine the Backstreet Boys?
They need to
medley.
Ooh. Starring Taylor Swift.
Ooh, white people gonna be popping that shit.
Me too, because I know the 3 good people.
Gonna have to move Super Bowl to January though.
Okay. It can't be doing Black History Month. Nah.
They're gonna have to move it up a month.
That's real.
A week.
That's real.
What I'm saying? Just a week. Yeah, all you gotta do is move it up a week.
That's real. But yeah, I think when he hit Superstar, I thought that's what he was gonna open with.
I thought he heard social media.
Huh?
Because he waited to give us the pop shit.
He did.
He went through. Then I like how he added the clock for 7 o'clock. I was like,
Wait, what clock?
it was a little clock, and if you look
Oh,
at
I
the
need to
stage,
rewatch.
it turned like the light turned into a clock, and then the hand started going around
To
and then it went
7?
to 7. It's 7 o'clock, and I'm like, oh shit.
That's tight.
I was like,
That's tight.
That's what I'm saying. He only gave us 18 seconds of it, but we just needed to know you had it in the pocket because they might not know what's the one of them ones. You know how many dudes then sung that for their family? You know, like what's the name of that song? Because I always say.
I was gonna say
7
7 o'clock.
Black people will fuck up a name of a song. We call it what it is.
I don't know.
Nice and slow.
Nice
That's
and
the name of the song.
slow. Shit.
You know how many back in the day, that was the go-to song that everybody sung. If you was a performer, you know how every kid go to their performer phase.
Mm-hmm.
That was
You
my
got
thing.
to get up there and do the dance you be
I remember
doing.
singing on Friday nights at the game at the card games.
Mm.
And when that came on, with a brush and boom, bow, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I was there.
Yeah.
That's why it hit different. Because Usher was the first person who my generation was trying to learn the dance moves from.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson was everybody.
Yes.
But I'm talking about that was like the new and improved.
Yes.
Not new and improved, but
Yeah.
new generation.
Yeah.
We ain't had nobody. You know, Bobby Brown was the generation before me. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But Usher had choreography.
Yeah.
You know, it was one My Way when he had the black and white Jordans on, the 13s, I think. And then that's the way he would like put the pants down and put them. I tried to do that when I was in elementary. I thought I had it. It's a lot easier to do with pajama pants than jeans. You know the move I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. And you're fucking crazy.
I did. Hey, man. I thought I had it. I was trying to impress this girl I liked.
It's easier to do in pajama pants than jeans.
Because I had practice the night before, so
I think you still got it.
I think I still got it, man. I just need to give me some sweatpants. We in here.
And you gonna do it for him.
But shout out to Usher.
Shout out to Usher. We are so proud of you. Congratulations on your new nuptials, your success, 30-year-long career.
My girl had a great point. I hope for his wife that she had her own squad to love on her that day. Could you imagine getting married and then the whole rest of the day
It's about him.
Your nigga being that nigga for the world?
That's a good point because I don't know how I feel about that.
Like, this is my marriage. This is the day I got married. Like, I'll be right back, boo.
Well, no, he did it after.
Well, goddamn it, we
But still,
celebrating, but they
no,
just
yeah,
wanna be
I
like,
think,
hey man, good show.
yes,
good show. Like, hey,
absolutely. I think that's a good point.
congratulate my wife, bro.
Exactly. She's now married to me, so congratulate her on her
Yeah,
accomplishments.
we found out Tuesday. All Monday was us just recapping the show.
Exactly.
Tuesday was like, oh yeah, they got married too.
And then yesterday I think I saw yesterday their pictures and all that kind
That's
of
what
stuff.
I'm saying. Could you imagine having a rollout after we did the recap of
She
his?
must don't care because if I might be a little bit too
Like, yeah, I got
vain.
him. But speaking of don't care, dudes were up in a goddamn awry because they felt, Usher did the most with Alicia Keys.
Okay.
The only thing that I think had dudes in the issue had nothing to do with Usher. It was her smiling and laughing, the kiki.
What's she supposed to do? Roll her eyes?
No, I don't have a problem with it. But I saw a lot of dudes having a problem. Man, imagine dude having your girl smiling like this, bro. They are fucking entertainers.
That's what I'm finna say. They put on a fucking show.
That's why I just know regular dudes ain't meant to date celebrities. Could you imagine
can't.
a dude that have work a 9 to 5
No.
dating a chick who got a sex scene with a millionaire actor?
They've been losing. They
or
would
a
lost
musician?
it.
Like
Cut.
she got a grope him.
On set. Cut. Ava
Hold on,
DuVernay,
nigga.
like, excuse me, who is this? No, how embarrassing.
He
I
gonna
thought
be
it
like
was
Mary
cute.
J. husband.
Can do.
Can't do it. Hold on, player. Because you notice that Mary don't let no dude touch her thigh.
Yeah.
Nothing.
She might got insurance on them thighs. I would. For real. I thought it was cute. I thought it was like, I like to see stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, make the song real for me.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's my boo. Oh, you can't be up there on the other side of the stage. Let me giving church hugs.
Talking
with
about
the
my boo.
My boo.
No.
And then you know she ain't the greatest. Like when it comes to because Alicia Keys came through as an artist, so she never tried to sell
Yeah,
sexual
absolutely.
like ambiance. So the fact she came out with the bodysuit with
She
the
looked
corset,
good.
I'm like, oh shit.
She looked great.
Came a long way from the cornrows.
She looked great.
You know what
But
I'm
you know,
saying?
she been showing body, not showing body, but giving body.
But it's one thing, you know, she give it like the
subtle.
you know what she give me? Jack and Jill mama who still got it.
Ah,
She give me that
Okay.
sex appeal.
I follow you.
So when you come out the bodysuit,
You can see all the
I'm like,
curves.
oh shoot.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right, I'm like, I'm rocking with it. You in motion.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I thought she would come out there with something, you know, like a flare joint. You know what I'm saying? Like
Like what?
a flare joint. You know what I'm saying? Like just flowing.
Is that a gown?
You know, just pants, gown, anything just flowing.
Just
Just
slowing
something
down.
just free.
Not showing
That's why when she came up out that big ass red thing, I'm
the
like,
red.
oh,
Yeah.
shit. I'm like, I didn't know.
She looked great.
I didn't know. And so I see Usher probably played into it too. He's like, I ain't know you was coming like this. So let me take it there all the way. Red too. You know what red do to a nigga? We like bulls. We like.
Is that true? Okay, I'm about to start wearing red
Get
out.
passionate on Valentine.
I didn't know.
We be pulling out new moves and stuff. Like
Noted.
like it's red.
That's
red
so
turned heads.
funny.
They told y'all this. So if you ever feel like you going on a date with a fella, wear like a red nail or a red lip or something, the senses gonna start just free game.
I'm gonna be a guinea pig. If y'all see me in red more often,
I love my
Don't be
girl with a
shocked.
red lip. It's bold.
it is.
Then it stay and it just get on places.
Do
It don't come out. It's a memory now.
I think that is so romantic.
Hey man.
Okay, wait. Super Bowl.
Yeah.
During Super Bowl, we saw Beyonce had a fucking commercial.
Beyonce took over. She was like, "Yeah, man, this game boring."
So what do you? Because some people was like, "Dang, Beyonce, why would you drop all this stuff and take away from Usher?
Man, Usher is his own entity.
He
He's
cool.
his own
He fine.
island.
He'll be all
They
right."
treating him like he just got here. He's one of them ones. He's established. They don't even step on each other's toes. Like she came out with all this, but we still was recapping Usher too.
That's
because,
true. We can
you
do
know,
both.
Two icons can exist at the same
Yes,
time.
absolutely.
I hate how we're in this vacuum society.
Yeah,
Where we feel as though two things can't coexist.
yeah.
And you know, she had the Verizon. Hey, Verizon, don't be trying to sneak no fees or charges on my goddamn.
Okay.
I ain't Verizon, but if I was, I'd be like, don't try to
Don't be
sneak
trying to
nothing
know
on there, trying to pay
Beyonce
the bill,
tax.
so it won't bounce.
Right. Cause that's a pretty bag.
Because you know she'll get out for less. And so, but what I love about Beyonce is she's marketing jeans when anytime she rolls out, because first she came with the cowboy aesthetic at the Grammys, and we ain't peep.
Some of the have guessed, but
Y'all
for the
got
most
that, y'all
part,
too far in the trenches.
They
Okay,
in
for us
there.
normal people
They
who
in there.
consume them at a normal rate,
right.
it was a
It
surprise.
was yeah.
Talk about they all put it together. They got a dartboard.
Yes, with the
Cowboy
yarn to
hat.
this to that.
Okay, Texas. Okay, Taylor Swift took album of the year, so she's gonna get back at the white people. What is the white people's rap? White people's rap is country.
Now what is white
So she's
people's
trying
rap?
to get the CMT album of the year. She say, Taylor, you want to take my shit? You want to come and take my shit 4 times? I'm gonna come on your shit.
That's crazy.
CMT, you better give her all her.
Now,
if
you
she
know,
ain't performing at CMT,
You know,
I'm gonna call it a Klan rally. Beyonce got to perform at CMT, man.
she did once with the Dixie Chicks.
I'm talking about her own. I don't want no white counterparts. I want her up there
Dolo.
all dolo, black as hell with a choir.
I want to
You
hear
know,
the
white
album.
people love using black choirs for their performances.
I want to hear the album. I want to hear Act 2. I like country music. When she did Lemonade, one of my favorite songs was it Lemonade? think it was Lemonade. Daddy's Little Girls was on there. I don't remember. But the song Daddy's Little Girls was my jam. Came into this world.
Sing it.
Daddy's Little Girl. I mean, it was a country song.
Man, everybody know how big the rodeo culture is in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and so that's why the fact that she came out with it this month when the Houston Rodeo is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
And what I like about it is she snuck up on everybody because the Oklahoma radio station, they talk about we don't play that because they just assume Beyonce ain't country. Go do your Googles.
Do your Googles. 16 carriages.
And then they say they got flooded with it. They had to play it every hour.
Yeah.
I love the fact that, you know what? If Nas X can have country song of the goddamn year, why can't Beyonce?
I hope it's great.
And you know what I think is it? Because Beyonce ain't going to, she said, you know what? I'm not going to drop no shit in somebody else's lane and bullshit.
That's real. I don't see her as especially not on purpose. But if I can get some because I'm recently into country because I've been watching Yellowstone.
Yeah. I got to get into it. The first episode was slow. The first 5 minutes.
Stick with it.
Stick with it.
Stick
what
with
episode? Like episode halfway through the first season, something like that.
Yeah, I would say.
Okay,
stick with it. The sister is what gets things spicy.
I'm gonna rock with it. But yeah,
the sister Beth. But excuse me, listening to or watching that show, I got the soundtrack. And so I'll be listening to new country songs. So now I have a lot of country songs in my playlist, starting with Zach Bryan, or is it Zach Ryan? I can't remember.
Zach Bryan.
Zach Bryan. He was nominated for a joint. A Grammy, and he has this song, I can't remember, but it is beautiful. And so I'm like, oh my God, I need more like this. So I want some blues vibes of the country, make you sad, think about you want to sit on the porch and think about all the shit you've been going through.
Right.
I want some of those introspective songs.
You know why I need us to have some blues country? Because I'm just thinking our whole old time music can't be turn up shit.
No.
We gotta have some of them ones like some Johnny Taylor or something. Ooh, if we ain't got enough songs that's gonna make us ooh, we ain't got enough of those.
We don't. Everything is very fast here.
Bro, we can't just be straight turn up, bro. We need some of them joints. We don't have no meeting in my bedrooms no more. And why you think the kids gotta skip our generation to go to when we was in high school and jam love and all that? Because we ain't gave them nothing. We ain't gave them none of them joints. We ain't got no prerogative, my prerogatives. We ain't got no if this world were mine.
If this world were mine.
We just know it from the wood.
Right. Right.
I'm like, hey man, Jay Holiday wasn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Dang, I put you to bed.
Mario couldn't give us one.
Mario.
It's a reason Usher had to come back around and be like, God damn.
All right.
Guess.
Sure.
Brent Faiyaz toxic ass ain't gonna give us none of it. I rock with Brent. His music, but as a nigga in a relationship, I can't be riding around listening to Brent Faiyaz.
That's fair. But as a woman who's not, I can.
See what I'm saying? When I was living my best goddamn single days, goddamn that shit was treacherous. So you needed that shit. That Brent Faiyaz made you feel like, you know what? But now I'm on my love mode.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm loving on somebody. I'm getting loved on. What do I look like riding around the Brent Faiyaz? So I need one of you new niggas to be loved on properly so y'all can give us the balance we need.
Y'all hear that? I think that's what the world needs.
This is a dude with gray in his beard. I'm banking on one of y'all, bro.
Yeah.
I don't need you dancing.
Yeah.
Case could never dance. Joe could never dance. I don't need dance moves.
You just want some ballads.
I don't know why they try to package R&B singers as dancers.
Yeah. It's too much.
We don't need it.
Because then, especially when you're doing it live, it's like you got a breath. We can't focus on the words.
Bro, I just need you to stand there, have your stool.
A stool.
And just sing.
And your mic. Just like this. I'd rather you can sit like this with a bouquet next to you in a glass and sing to me.
So, man, before we get out of here, you got anything else we left out? Because I'm like, what else has gone on? I know you got a theme. You probably ain't gonna drop that yet.
What?
The
Southern Classic?
Southern Classic.
I'll drop that. That's a nugget that I was thinking about during the show, actually.
Okay.
I want to announce the date for the Southern Classic.
What date?
The date for the 2024 Southern Classic is Saturday, October 12th, 2024. The theme, I'm not going to announce, but the date is October 12th. Bold, vibrant colors is what I will say. Mood board coming soon in Dallas, Texas. That's Texas OU
Texas
weekend.
OU weekend. So I know y'all gonna be in town. So pull up.
Texas OU weekend. That's Saturday night.
And then it's not gonna be as hot.
No, we heard y'all's vibes and takes last year. Even though it was hot and we danced through it, we don't want to, push y'all through the heat again. So
But, hey, pop out the colors though. I'm gonna just to give you a heads up. Pop out the colors.
yeah,
If it's loud,
you saw the mood board, right?
Yeah, if it's loud, it ain't loud enough. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Loud colors, vibrant colors. That's the vibe. A lot of what was last year, but no need for like floral prints. I think we're gonna basically tell you them like a color story to wear, and you guys can follow that vibe.
Not Kentucky Derby.
No.
I don't want you coming in there looking like you going to Kentucky Derby.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Act bad. I just want y'all to act bad this day.
Fun,
whatever that mean to y'all.
Vibrance. I think vibrance is
Fellas,
the vibe.
if you want to come shirtless with your shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you can get away with it because now you ain't gonna sweat as much. It's October.
We did have a shirtless person.
Shout out to him, man.
Shout
know
out
what
to
I'm
you,
saying?
Josh.
I love a bold fella. You know what I'm saying?
I go through those pictures every time. I'm gonna take him off the website because I don't even think I'm trying to sell sex. Okay.
They gonna be thinking it's gonna be niggas feeding
Exactly.
strawberries
And it's
stuff.
not it. God, Josh. You couldn't have wore a shirt for your girl.
Be walking, pulling up in that swingers, be thinking this.
I gotta take him off. Just straight nipples and blazers. What?
Hey, that just let you know the vibes was lit. You know what I'm saying?
We was lit.
Damn, I'm proud we done made it through this whole episode.
We're still recording.
We still recording. Look at God.
God did. You know what I'm
God
saying?
did.
Yes. Shout out to you.
Hey,
shout out to my friend.
Shout out to YouTube and Amazon. Coming
He
through in the
is
clutch.
really in tech.
$18 made the whole difference.
Wow.
$18 in an extension cord.
Can you link it in your Amazon store?
God damn it, I will.
Okay.
I feel like a real influencer right now.
You
know
did
what I'm
that, friend. Shout out to
I'm
you.
proud of us. We got it done.
We did. Shout out to us.
Before we get out of here, last thing.
Yeah.
If you did if you're doing your taxes right now,
Fuck.
make sure you vet who you're doing your taxes with.
That's
They
true.
auditing. You know what I'm saying? Don't be trying to hit the government upside their head, bro. If they tell you they can give you 5 figures, they lying. Don't do it. Just go on, put your shit in. Make sure you good on paper, because they gonna send you a letter in about 3 months saying we need evidence.
We need proof.
So
Now you got to get a CPA.
if y'all don't take nothing else, and if y'all do want to listen to anything I just say on the podcast, listen to that. You do not want the IRS sending you notices in August.
That.
Heads up.
Heads
But
up.
with that, we are out of here. This your boy Antoine.
This is Sydney. Avoid tax jail. Bye.
Let's do that, please.